Okay, good morning. Welcome to
Math problem 46.
Math Problems number 46. Alright, so we're going to continue factoring. I would like you to factor 144 into primes, and then we're going to talk about some ways to do this a little faster.
Okay.
Alright, off you go.
So let's see. 144, we know it's 2 times 72. 72 is still divisible by 2, and 72 it's 2 times 36.
Good job.
But that's also divisible by 2. And that is 18.
2 times 18 is 36.
And then, now 18 is it's 2 times 9.
Yeah.
And 9 is 3 times 3. So the factorization for 144, it equals 2 to the 4th times 3 squared.
Awesome. 2 to the 4th, because there's 4 2's, times 3 squared, because there's 2 3's. Okay, now I'm going to show you a way to do this a little faster.
Okay.
What does 144 equal? Do you know?
Well, it's 12 squared.
12 times 12. So maybe right away, let's just factor it into 12 times 12. Now we just have to factor small numbers, right?
Yeah.
What does 12 equal?
12 is 2 times 6.
2 times 6, which is
2 times 3.
2 times 3 times, oops, 12 here. This 12 is also 2 times 6, which is also 2 times 3. Okay, so as long as we just circle the primes, now we can count the 2's. How many are there?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4 2's.
And how many 3's?
And 2 3's.
Yeah. So you factored it, you went 144 was 2 times 72, then you had to factor 72, which was 2 times 36.
Yeah.
Then you had to factor 36. So you had a lot of big numbers. But if we can make the numbers smaller right away, the factoring becomes a lot easier.
Yeah.
Now you can't always do that, right?
Yeah. So.
But if I asked you, for example, to factor 1,000, what's an easy way to break 1,000 into two pieces that are smaller?
Well, it's...
Instead of saying it's 2 times 500, that would be one way.
Yeah.
But how can I make two numbers that are a little bit easier to deal with?
Well, maybe it's a square.
It's not. But pick two easy divisors of 100. What do you know for sure, or 1,000? I mean, what do you know for sure goes into 1,000?
Well, I know 125 times 8.
Oh, that's interesting. 125 times 8. Okay, I was thinking 10 times 100. But these are both pretty easy, right? Because what does 125 factor into?
It factors into, it's 5 cubed.
Oh, 5 cubed. We can factor it right away into 5 times 5 times 5. What does 8 factor into?
It factors into 2 times 4.
2 times 4.
And now that's 2 times 2.
2 times 2, like that. Okay, so if you factor not necessarily take the 2's out or take the 3's out first, but split it into, take bigger divisors than 2. In this case, you picked 8. I was going to pick 10.
Yeah.
That makes these numbers a little bit easier to factor.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So you don't have to factor into primes right away. You're always going to get down to primes at the end. And you're always going to get down to the same primes no matter how you factor it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, good job this morning, huh? Good job.